We start with daily chart, and as we can see, after we get this move, now the price is correcting. We are within this correction, and even we can consider this one as a flat for the next move, okay? But at this point, we want to see how this correction can form. Because if there is a continuation, we want to see the breakout of the 53. The only question is how this correction can form. This is the way it's going to continue, or we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction. Okay, for me, I prefer the price break or retest the lowest prices this correction before we see the continuation, because if the price continue as a corrective similar to what I draw here, mostly we cannot get the trade setup that uh, is like easy to trade. Okay, because if we get the deeper correction, we can look for the better opportunity and we can get the better trade setup to look for continuation and better confirmation. Anyway, we start with higher time frame, and if we move to monthly chart, we don't have any information. The only thing is we mentioned after the breakout of the this zone, then we have been looking for 53 following by 65. The breakout of this zone can confirm the breakout of the all-time high following by a breakout of the all-time high and continuation. And then that's mean we want to see the breakout of the 53 cent. Then mostly we can expect the price concern. We get the even weekly correction. All right, that's mean the price can consolidate here for longer time before we see the continuation. And even based on weekly, we don't see any information. And if you move to lower time frame, we move to daily chart. Okay, now as I mentioned, how we can look at this chart. So sorry, how we can look at this correction. Okay, how deep this correction can be. If the price break the lowest price of this correction, we can look for 33. If there is a breakout of the 33, we can look for 28, following by 24 cent. Okay, and the possibility for the price to drop to below the 28 cent is very less. And mostly I'm expecting even the price drop to maximum 33. Even if there is a breakout of the 33 as a short term, then we can look for reversal. Okay, then how deep this correction can be, we can look for 33, 28, and 24 cent. Why I'm mentioning about these things, because we want to know if we want to look for trade setup, and at least we can expect how deep it can go if the market go against us. Then at least we should know what is the level we can look for as a support and how to manage our trade. Okay, then any opportunity for buy from here, we want to see the breakout of the 53 following by 65 if we consider to see the breakout of the all-time high. That means the breakout of this zone is very important for us. And even if you look at the chart, if we put this part in relative to what we have here and following by here, we see we have a divergence. We had a divergence, all right? And based on daily chart, I don't see any trade setup. Mostly we have looked for the trade based on lower time frame. And if we move to uh, forward chart, as I mentioned, we can look at this one as a flat, and even we can expect the price can continue from here. Okay, because if we see the next drop following by breakout of this low, then we can look at this one as an expanding flat, which we are not really interested. That's why if we get the expanding flat with the breakout of the 33 cent, then we can look for 28 and 24 cent. Okay, this is the reasons why we come up with these things, because the breakout of this low following by 33, we can look for the expanding flat. And if we refer to our analysis, we can, when we get the expanding flat, how deep it can go we cannot confirm. Okay, that's why we can at least assume this is how deep it can go. Then to make it very simple, at this point I'm looking at this one as a flat. Any opportunity for buy from here, as long as the price haven't break this low, then I will take it. But if we see the breakout of this low, even we see the breakout of the 33, then from there we can look for the reversal, and mostly we have to look for the divergence. But at this point, we don't need to care about that. And any opportunity for buy from here, we will take it, but we cannot simply take the trade, because at this point I don't see any trade setup. Why we cannot get this? We cannot look for trade, because if there is a continuation breakout expanding flat, we can expect the price drop to any of this level. Okay, again, the possibility to price to drop this one is very less, but it can happen. Okay, then if I move to 1 hour chart, similar explanation how we can look for trade. Having entry above this can be an option. I'm not really interested. If we get the next drop, then I will prefer to put over my entry above here. And what I wanna, if there is a reversal as a sharp move, if the price tag is not moving within the first 2 hours, I will take out the trade. Okay, but at this point, I don't see any trade setup. If we get the breakout of this low, at least the price drop to this level, somewhere around here, then having a trade off here can be an option. And if there is a continuation, we just let it go. And anyway, we just follow the chart. And as I mentioned, we can expect the price consolidate here for even a few weeks or even 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, the only things we have to be patient and we have to look for the trade setup. It doesn't mean for sure the price can consolidate within, I mean, within this range for the weeks. Okay, maybe the next 2 days, next a few days, 2 or 3 days, we see the continuation. Okay, but if the price consolidate within this range, within this zone for the quite long time, like weeks, then it can give us better confirmation and better opportunity to look for trade setup. This is what I want to say. Anyway, the breakout of the 53 at this point, this is what we are looking for, and we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.